right? ICJ, they've raised this specifically, then I'm sure you are aware, you've seen what they've written.
Yes.
And they have been keen, to hear your view on that, and also this Authoritative Society of Kenya, so that you can be able to satisfy. And one of the things that JSC did also was to put everybody's, apart from sample writings, also their biodata, everything, so that to be transparent. And now, and they say that they would want to hear, to have assurance regarding this issue of perception, because they believe that like some of them quoted the fact that even your church was commending you for bringing the president and the deputy president for a fundraiser in 2018. So they believe that you are quite close to the system, so I mean to the president specifically and the deputy president. So I would still want to hear, and that's my last issue on that issue of perception, how you'd be able to deal with it vis-a-vis the issue of judicial independence, so that, if JSC was to appoint, was to recommend you as the next Chief Justice, that Kenyans will not say that JSC had already decided anyway. It was just, in social media, for us who are in social media, you will find many of them saying that everything else you are doing is just, window dressing. The decision has already been made. In fact, there's even a joke that if you want to see the next, if you want to know who the next Chief Justice, scratch the card. Then they put your picture and they put, it's like it's predetermined, regardless of the merit and all that. So, as a last point, from where I sit, how do you deal with that perception, considering the fact that you are the chief agent of the presidential elections, which is not wrong. We are appointed in different capacities as lawyers, so one cannot fault for that. But we can't run away from the issue of the perception, and as JSC, we can't again run away from it because we are accountable to the public.
Correct.
Whatever decision we make, we must be able to stand and justify, that position. So I don't know what's your take regarding that.
Yes, I think, Commissioner, it's important I say this as clearly as I can. 2013, a great mark of honor, a great mark of trust to be entrusted with the petition. Together, of course, as you remember, I was a team leader. I had quite a number of advocates that I was working with. Let me say this, it was a one-off. In other words, after we finalized our work, I never continued working for HE, the president, in any other activity, personal or official, at all. And that ought to be put in the public domain as loudly and as clearly as possible. I was never a part or a member of Jubilee Party. Not that I have anything against the party, but because I prefer to be really a lawyer for everybody across the board. 2017, the same thing. It was a one-off. Regrettably, or as fate would have it, let me use the correct phraseology, as fate would have it, despite my walking into that court thinking this time, I'm very comfortable, the voter margin difference is 1.7 million, it was nullified. So I was engaged once again. One-off. And even after 2017, I retreated back to my private practice where I have continued working. I would wish and to emphasize to JSC and the Kenyan people that I'm here as a candidate of the people of Kenya. I am their candidate, and if given the honor to serve them, I will be appearing, so to speak, for the people of Kenya. Not segments of those people. I'll be appearing for the people of Kenya and I'll be implementing the Constitution. Commissioner, allow me to say this. It is correct. I do a lot of work for the Catholic Church. I'm a practicing Catholic. It is correct that indeed we are putting up a very big structure in honor of the founder of Consolata Missionaries. Professor Consolata Missionaries was founded by Blessed Aramano. Blessed Aramano, or his order, came to Kenya in 1902. Throughout the world, there is no country, and Consolata Missionaries are in very many parts of the world, where there is a building in honor of Blessed Aramano. But in Consolata Shrine, I, together with like-minded people, decided to have an office block in honor of Aramano. It's a big thing, and we regard we are the first in the world. The construction cost is quite substantial. We raised it, but we are almost going on our knees. We decided to have a major harambe for all the people of Kenya, not for segments of the people in Kenya. So the first person I actually approached is our MP, Mheshimiwa Wanyonyi. And Mheshimiwa Wanyonyi actually came to church to say he will be part of us. It is also true, HE, being a Catholic, we invited him. It is also true that the deputy president, as the deputy to the president, we invited him. And we didn't just invite political leadership. We invited each and every person, mostly of the Catholic faith, but we also invited my friends who are of the Muslim faith and very many other people. So in that congregation, political leaders were in the minority. The majority were people from everywhere, including one of the outreach is deep sea. Kenyans will call it a slum. I don't know why we use such terms. It's one of the areas we have in Westlands. Each one of them had turned out in large numbers, and we raised a lot of money. I'm saying this to emphasize one simple point. It is a mark of honor for a president to give a citizen, particularly a citizen who is not part of the government, some work to do. But it cannot be used against that citizen for any advancement in the career. And I say this with tremendous respect. If the president approached you as a medical doctor and you did a procedure for him, other patients will still see you as Dr. Macharia, not as the president's doctor, because you are not.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for me, I wouldn't mind to be his lawyer. I don't want to lie. If he approached me as his lawyer, not now as JSC member, but before, I would happily do the work. Now, let me come now to your individual qualities. We just forget about these other issues.